Hello Scorpio, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your February 2021 mini tarot reading. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Should be a month of love, I hope. With that said, I also wanted to thank each and every one of you for tuning into my channel, for subscribing, liking, sharing, for friending us on Facebook, for watching our Instagram and Twitter tweets. That's hard to say. I appreciate each and every one of you. And with that said, please remember this is a general reading. If you'd like one just about you, I've included my website link down below. Click on that. We'll get you an appointment set up and get to it as quickly as we can. And last but not least, you may want to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, because a lot of times they will connect as much, if not more, than your sun sign. So let's see what's coming up for my Scorpios, friends. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it says it's almost like you're being led to make some choices, the right choices. Difficulty making a choice, step back. It says Spirit is, if you've prayed and Spirit's answering you, or you've manifesting something, it says listen up, because you're gonna know what to do with the choice that you're planning on making this month or next month, or something that's really gonna change for you. In the past, it seems like you had a lot of stuff, a lot of things going your way, and then boom, a year ago, the world seemed to change a little bit at a time until it got really strange. And, you know, we're still working on that. But it says, don't forget about how inventive you've been, how creative you've got. In fact, some of you, I believe, are busier now than you were before this COVID had started. And with that said, keep what you're doing in the works. There's going to be different ways of doing things, whether you sell stuff, whether you buy stuff, whether it's just going to be very different. And the practice you got, or the procedure, it wasn't practice, the procedure you've been using this year is going to help you for next year also, or this year rather, excuse me. Things are definitely going to get better, so don't be freaking out and say, oh, I just can't do this anymore. That's how we all feel. But little by little, we'll see changes coming. This month is going to be like, things are great. Oop, not so great. So they're going to go up and down, up and down. A lot of people you'll be talking to this month for some reason, and I feel good about it. Not sure why, though. I know if you're in sales, that makes sense. But if you're visiting people, I'm not sure what it is, but the talk between people around you, whether they be business or friend, is really going to be helpful to you. That feeling of being alone, something about that also is going to change. Excuse me. And I'm talking about that feeling of being alone even when you're with people. It's like you've worked so much or focused on everything but you. That's been prominent today. I think we all need to just breathe and say, I need a break. Excuse me. It says you're nobody's fool. Just because things didn't work out exactly like you thought they would, some of you, they worked out better than you thought they would, in a different kind of way than what you would have expected. You may have people telling you that isn't going to work, this isn't the right way. Hey, if it's working for you, I don't know that I'd listen to them. Of course, that's your choice. But I would show them that, you know, I tried this and this worked really well. Different than last year. Excuse me. Your wants, wishes, and daydreams are just as important today as they were a year ago and a year before that. Don't forget that. Just because we can't go traveling across the world or different places doesn't mean we won't be able to. Might be a time for planning, wishing, dreaming, or take a virtual trip somewhere just to see what it's like, if there is such a thing, like on the internet. And then make your plans to go there this fall or this next spring. But it says there's going to be a lot of planning on your part for things. Not exactly sure why, but it's a good thing. It turns out really well because you're well prepared. It says you'll be prepared for new customers or new associates. I believe this has to do with work. You're going to be signing some kind of contract or contracts with an S that there's reasons to celebrate for. Use your intuition, because it's going to lead you in ways that you forgot about. You're going to make some connections with some people that you have done business with or worked with before. Even if it didn't go well, don't be afraid to contact them. And it says just because the Tower card seems to have come down upon everybody. Time now for change, time for repairs, time to look forward to the new. And when we can all do that, we have hope, we have wishes, and then that allows us to move forward. I feel the Sun card is going to be shining for you this month, or show you ways, or give you inspiration to change something in a good way. Also, you're planning. I don't know if you're planning a garden, if you're planning a trip, or you're planning a celebration, but whatever it is, you're going to have the money to do it. I hope that's for everybody. You'll see things start slowly falling into place, or they may just click and fall into place. I feel it's going to be a slow process, like it'll start this month and there'll be more next month and so on and so on. So, you know, within the next 6 months, hopefully we're going to be able to go traveling, or sooner. I don't mean to be a negative Nelly here, but our excuses are gone now. We all know what we need to do, and if we do that, we certainly can move forward. And it's going to be like sometimes, you know, even something we've done a certain way for 5 years, we might be like an apprentice and learning a new way to do something, or a new way to present something, or just in general, new way of shopping. But I just feel like the changes, some of the changes we've made everywhere over this last year are going to be new ways of doing things. So be open to that change. And you know what? We could have blessings rain down upon us if we can find them or look for them. Sometimes they're right before us and we just don't see them. So change your attitude to a little bit of gratitude and see what happens. I have a feeling blessings will be raining down upon you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for dropping in. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss, and I'll see you again next month.